So, hello, once again I'm back on my Lenovo IdeaPad Pro 5 AMD edition, and as always I'm recording locally and streaming today on Twitch service. Before I will continue, let's check out the stream if it's working properly. Let's hear to the sounds and all that. Perfect, it works just fine. Let's mute it and stop it, and let's be done with it. So yeah, oops, wrong shortcut there. Let me put the volume lower. Okay, nice. So yeah, I'm back in Bazzite 44 Linux distribution. This is the system information. You can pause the stream or later the video on my YouTube channel when it will be available, and take a good look at your own pace. Just pay attention to the screen resolution, which is native screen. I'm running the system in native screen resolution without scaling at 120 Hz. It's basically 1440p to be precise, 2880 by 1800. And I'll show you soon my OBS settings. So I'll leave it here for a moment and then I will switch. And here we are in OBS. My OBS settings are these: video, screen native resolution, 30 FPS, and then we have hardware encoders. For the audio is FMPEG AAC, and for the video FMPEG VAPI H.264. I'm using 16,000 bitrate and MKV. And with these things out of the way, let's check out what is Bazzite 44 first by going into the distro watch. Here we are, and read up a bit. Bazzite is an immutable Linux distribution based on Fedora and designed with gaming in mind. It can run on desktop computers, the Steam Deck, and other handheld gaming devices. The base system is read-only and packages are usually supplied using Flatpak bundles. Bazzite is available in GNOME and KDE Plasma desktop variants. Here is the official website, the operating system for the next generation of gamers. Bazzite makes gaming and everyday use smoother and simpler across desktop PCs, handhelds, tablets and home theater PCs. And then this is the Bazzite documentation. I'm calling it like usually some kind of a wiki, but not exactly. And so far I'll just do a summary of what I have been doing. This is my top panel customization, date, time, all here with the Swedish week numbers, the weather. This is not my preferred tool, but the other tool that I had in mind, it doesn't work. And I just missed installing the network speed, but you have seen this in my other Linux distribution, so you know about it. This is my application launcher. I somewhat borrowed the original Bazzite logo and fixed it to match my rest of the theming, of the system theming. This is how my application launcher menu seems to be, and I've left only this Bazzite portal here, which is a tool that is supposedly able to help especially the new users to the system. And this is my dock. And everything, as you have seen in the past, the customization goes went very well. So also I'm using, oops, wrong, I'll come to this later on. I'm using a couple Kwin scripts. For example, this one that I want to demonstrate now is related to remember window positions. So as you can see, I have these windows in these positions, and when I close them and relaunch them, they appear to be in the same spot, in the same place. So here we go again, regardless of the order, boom. And this is, for me, is a must. Every system should have this. And the other Kwin script that I'm using, and I can live without in KDE Plasma, that is the mouse styler, which helps me tile my windows anywhere on the screen, however I see fit, and leave them just like that on another screen position. And gives me full control, full command of this, and coupled with the remember window positions kwin script, I'm in full manual control of my system. I love it. And when things don't work, I don't like it, and I wish all the systems had this remember window position and option of this kind of tiling solution included in the box, built in, so to speak. But I digress. We're not there yet, apparently. Anyway, also regarding the terminal, as I said in the past, I kept the fast fetch that the system uses. It matches completely, I think, with my kind of things that I like and enjoy appearance-wise. And I just customized a little bit this fish prompt. And all these things, of course, will be available in my guide, which I will show you now. Let's exit the terminal. In my videos on my YouTube channel, in the description below, in the information, you have this link, which will bring you here. And at the moment, as you can see, my Bazzite guide is under construction, as it says here. But when the video will be available, I will make this Bazzite guide available. And speaking of which, let's read up a bit about it. Sorry, let me close this window, and let's read like this. This is very important for you to understand. Let me zoom in a bit. Attention, remember that the following are 100% correct from my system and my installation. If I have missed a step, made a mistake, etc., please write to me in one of my videos comments. Thanks for understanding. And here is the deal. I'm saying this because I'm using a very specific hardware, Lenovo IdeaPad Pro, as I said many times, 5 to be specific. And for example, I have customized my Copilot key to be a left control key. And I've explained in this part, for example, how to do this. And then regarding how to install a Kitty terminal, Quantum Engine, etc. And everything you have seen, basically, it's included in this guide. Which means that I have, of course, installed the DaVinci Resolve Studio using my kind of thing. My cursor factory and wallpaper jumper. Everything is here, included in this guide. This part here, for example, doesn't work at the moment. It has some kind. The package is there. It installs, but it doesn't match the current Bazzite KDE Plasma version, I think. Hence this comment here of mine. Hopefully it will become available, and if you like to have that border and those rounded corners like I usually like to have, just be patient, and eventually this thing will be fine. And so yeah, let me go back and demonstrate DaVinci Resolve. Even after upgrades and everything, it survived everything that I have done with this. Sorry. Of course, I didn't went in depth and tried to give you more examples of how this system runs DaVinci Resolve Studio, but I find it like I see no reason. It has some great performance, no doubt about it, and it's like almost anything that you want to do with 1440p content and 4K content. Worst case scenario, you just have to go here and do timeline playback resolution quarter, and you are all set. Amazing performance, all things considered that this system has integrated GPU, fantastic. An AMD GPU too, because DaVinci Resolve Studio prefers clearly, it's clear to me, NVIDIA GPUs. And back to my wallpaper jumper, I can see the status on which wallpaper I'm currently are. So I'm 1001. So let's just zoom forward like, I don't know, 1200 maybe. Boom. Or how about 1250. Boom. No problem at all. Instantly, and this survives restart, shutdown. So after you will restart or shut down the system and you will return to it, you will be in this background, in this wallpaper. And then my mouse cursor factory. Let me show you first the ones that I have created already. Global theme, pointers, and here we are. I have created my Swedish breeze cursor, my yellow red, and toxic. And you can create these cursors that have up to 96 points of resolution, of quality. With this cursor factory, as I call it. So let's create a magenta black. Usually I'm creating black magenta, but now I'll go with the opposite, with the reverse, magenta black. So I will pick magenta with for the body, for the cursor body, and black for the outline. And let's do this. And in a few seconds the system will create the cursor, boom, just like that. And then we go here, again, global theme, pointers, and black magenta black, sorry, here it is. I can change the size, but it doesn't matter. 48 is good for 14p resolution, and boom, here it is. Just like that, I have this cursor, and if I'll go to my apps, they adhere to it, regardless of the tech that these apps were made. And let me show you, for example, Krita, which is tweaky about it. So here we are, no problem at all. Just like that. So worst case scenario, my scripts, especially I mean the cursor factory, you may just have to relog or restart as the message says, and you are perfect. So yeah, everything that you have seen and you have seen in the past days as well will be included in the manual that you will find on my YouTube channel, on the YouTube that will be released later in the day. And yeah, have a go at it, mix and match whatever you see fit. Oh yeah, one thing before I go is that I have to mention this. Sorry, silly me. I have said this in the past, but maybe you are a new watcher on this video, this stream. Is that the whole idea when I create my guides is like an order, like A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3 if you prefer. So first, if you will do this or not, it doesn't matter, I think, for most of you perhaps. But in order to have the Kitty terminal, this has to be your first step. The same goes for the Quantum engine. And if you care about the fish cell, you have to do this because everything that I have in my guide is based on fish cell commands. But if you know your business on how to convert fish cell stuff to bash cell stuff, be my guest and do that. But otherwise, you have to do this step in order for maybe the next steps below be correct and work just fine in your system alone. So yeah, this is the idea about the whole thing, and hopefully you like what you see, you enjoy what you see, and if you do that, if you like that, so please follow me, subscribe, whatever, on my streaming services like Kick, Twitch, or YouTube Live. And if you are not a fan of streams, like and subscribe the videos on my YouTube channel. And yeah, as always, thank you for everything, and see you on the next one. Bye.